Set sail on the 4.0 Booze Cruise. Hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios. Departure, October 31st, 2026 from Galveston, Texas. Itinerary. Day 1. Departure from Galveston, Halloween night kickoff. Day 2. Fun day at sea. Day 3. Cozumel. Day 4. Bay Islands, Honduras. Day 5. Harvest Caye, Belize. Day 6. Costa Maya. Day 7. Fun day at sea. Day 8. Return to Galveston, memories that haunt forever. Don't miss out. Reserve your cabin today.
Morning, Scotty. How you doing? I'm just bored, man. I've been on since 2 o'clock in the morning. I've been sitting here since like, I don't know, 4. Hanging out, and I said, well, what the hell? I was going to go take a nap, and I said, nah, might as well wait till 10 after I'm done with everything. Then go take a nap, So, good morning, sir. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're getting ready for your job today, or whatever you're doing. Just checking out some stuff and going back and forth. Let's see how things go. Oh, man. Hey, when you wake up and they can't incorporate. Yeah, that's my problem. So, that's what I did. I ended up staying up. I couldn't fall asleep, and I didn't want to wake up Alice. So I said, she did wake up. She was sneezing, and I said to her, oh, I heard that. And she had a laugh about it. She goes like, I'm getting up, baby. She's like, okay. It was around 4. So let me let her sleep a couple more hours, because she has to. She works today. I don't. Well, I'm here home doing this thing, which I call work anyway. So I just said, hold on, turn the lights on. Little Christmas spirit still here at the house. I'm gonna be over in Facebook. See what's going on over here. Oh, Koya. Oh. Okay. I mean, that's how I did it. I went through a lawyer, disability lawyer, in New York, Long Island, back in 2019, and by January 2020, I was approved the first time. It kind of worked out for me. I needed to be disabled back then. I mean, I do want to work and stuff like that, but I can't. Unfortunately, my heart, my disabilities, most of it is my heart. And arthritis and all that crap is really bugging me down. Done the Christmas stuff yesterday. Was sick for Lord Christmas. Yesterday, I mean, not yesterday, the 6th, we do King's Day. And we usually keep at another, it's called the Octavitas in Puerto Rico, which is 8 more days of Christmas. And then it's done. But I usually keep it till my birthday, which is on the 20th. But this year, we're doing a cruise for my birthday, leaving on the 14th. So in a couple of days, this lights will go down. By Monday, we got to put it away. We leave in Tuesday morning. So by Monday, the tree's outside on the front porch, tied up outside, and it's lit up right now. We've been out of work since 2023 for my workers. I remember the your action with the was it a truck that hit the security box where you were in, and you got injured there. I remember that. Hey, Linda. Good morning. How you doing? Yeah, I remember that, Scott. Yep. Yeah, I remember that. I put you up for a while. You went through a lot of therapy and all that stuff, getting yourself back in shape. See how I tried it from the waist down, and that started putting me away at work and doing retail. Having arthritis is not the best thing. And then on top of it, I had a bad heart, so eventually, things got bad, and I had to retire. I will type hashtag RPS to show your YouTube channel link. That's for Ryan Parker Studios channel. He's connected with me right now. He doesn't know that I'm on. I'm already live. So in a little while, when he gets up and he does overtime, he probably pop in here to hang out with me. But we're hanging in here for a little bit and see what happens. I am tired, but see, I'm sleepy now. Then I go to bed, and then I'm wide awake. It makes no sense. So I wait till about 10 after we're done with everything, and I go lay down, and I'm out. Sometimes I sleep 3, 4 hours. That's my problem. That I sleep too much. My naps are too long. I cut them down to about 2 hours, but then I wake up all like groggy and in a bad mood and stuff like that. So I don't like that. I'd rather just sleep and get it over with. Mr. Winston, how you doing? Good morning, Eddie and Ryan. Ryan's not here yet, but he'll be here soon, hopefully. Me too, me sleep is in terms of 3, 4 hours sleeps. Yep. Yeah, Linda, I know the deal. Hi, Didi. How you doing? What's up, what's up, what's up? She's saying hello to Linda also. Good morning, Winston. Denise, Winston. How's everybody? How you doing, Denise? How's work today? Keeping busy or what? Happy Thursday, right, Mickey? Hi, Mickey. Working? Yeah, I know you're working. How you doing, Mickey? Good morning to you, my dear. You'll be going home soon also, just like Didi. I saw you a couple hours ago. Yes, you did. Me, I was over at Ron with Ryan and sack, and then I got out of there. Went into CNS for a little bit, and then went to bed. So my busy body makes you could go bypass. Yes, yes, very good. Then we look at this way. We'll get plenty of sleep when our number is called. Scott, yes, 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 and yes. Yep. Living a bit of midnight life. Ooh, okay. 2 a.m. Wow. I got up around 2, and then I just got up around 3 something, and I said, like, the hell with it. By 4 p.m., I mean 4 a.m., I was already here. Mr. P, how you doing? Working and listening, guys. Good morning, sir. Hope everything's well on your side or the other side of the pond. That weather is good. No, it's not too cold or wet. You're able to run around and do your thing. Oh man. Well, here the weather dropped from the 70s yesterday. It's the 40s right now, but apparently it's going to go up to the 70s again. So we'll see. Gonna go morning. Did you see the picture posted on your community tab on YouTube, Linda? That's from Winston. Check that out. Good morning, Mickey from Winston. I know Winston. I'll go look and hang on. Okay. Just gonna go take a look. But you know. Okay, let me go sling some drugs. Okay. We'll see you later. Just to call about too warm to snow. Okay. Same thing here. Hi Deb, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning to you, everybody else. Sorry guys, this thing is kicking me out. Have we processed now? This thing is going in and out. Good morning, Winston. It's 33. Go up to 45 today. Okay, on that's up there in New England. Here's 48 right now, partly cloudy. So that's why it might be weather a little cooler right now, but it should be in the 70s today. My wealthy buddy, my MAL, passed away, and I haven't had the heart to do it since. Ooh. Hmm. Wow. You froze. There you are. Yep, I'm here. I'm back. I don't see Winston. Got to figure this out. I think I was supposed to the emails too, and I completely forgot to do so. Good morning, Papa Loops. How you doing?
Good morning, sir.
Oh, that didn't sound too manly. What's going on? What are you doing
Uh,
today?
just tired. How's it going this morning? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Test. All right.
Yes.
No, I
sir.
had to get a different um, accessory, like like these things where you can have extra USB plugs and the
Yeah.
cat cable. I had to get a new one because this one started to really overheat, and then when it was doing it, it was killing the internet. And that's why I've been having so much problems the last couple of days with freezing up and things like that. I did some AI work, and I was like, okay, this is what's happening. It's everything in my house, internet works, my computer doesn't. And it's like, well, run these tests and post the results. So I do. And they're like, all right, well, this is what's might be happening. You've got your Wi-Fi on and you've got your landline, and they might be competing. And I was like, well, no, it's been fine. And that's the only way I can do this continuity camera. And it can't be that. So then I was like, well, here's what I'm connected to. And as soon as it saw this name brand, so avoid that name brand.
Wow.
Because it says there's been reported issues of this working fine when you first have it, but after heavy use, and trust me, we use it heavy, it starts to overheat, and then the internal chip then starts to restrict the power going to the different units, and it always starts with the Ethernet cable. And so I have a standalone one. It's the same brand. It's this Ugreen, and it's 2.5 gig transfer speeds, and it's on its own like a little dongle. And then I've got 2 of these new hubs that have a 60 megahertz resolution refresh up to 4K monitors. So my monitors should work better. It's not fighting for power for the internet. It's a better, like, independent unit that doesn't plug right up to your computer, that will get some of the heat from the computer itself, yada, yada, yada. Long story short, I have new plugins to hopefully make everything work more efficiently. I get too long-winded. You need to tell me to shut up if I get too long-winded.
No, you're talking to me in a different language. I have a bit. I have no idea what you're talking about, but okay.
Yeah. So, like, this is what I have.
And all that stuff. Yeah.
But I have one that's twice as wide, and it's got more internal cooling mechanism, so it can handle more things. Because with 2 4K monitors being powered, in addition to my external drives and the Ethernet, just trying to do all of that in these smaller ones that are like $15 or $9.99 or something like that, wasn't cutting it. I had to go up to $14.99. But it is working much better. So, we'll see. I literally I plugged in the Wi-Fi thing last night, or the Ethernet last night. So far, so good. And I just plugged all the other crap in. So we'll see.
Oh my God, Ryan, I'm lucky to keep the phone charged. Me too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I mean, you guys have you have to apologize. I have to apologize. I really need to clean in here. But, like, this is like, my editing setup and stuff. So, and then this is the new thing that I've got. And I've got one for one side that plugs in. I guess let me take Mel's W2 out of the picture there. But it's got like this port right here. You can't see it, but this is like 1 gigabyte transfer rates. So it's the fastest of the USB, which is why I've got my external 4K drive with all of my PCAT, to be worked videos plugged into that. The other one's a 480 megabyte per second, so slower. That's good just for powering the fan that I have underneath the computer. The HDMI hooks in there. I have 2 USB-C connections here, plus a powered USB-C connection on the back side. And I've got 2 of these, one for this side and one for the other. The other side just has the monitor for this, and then the Stream Deck things. So, but yes, I really got to clean my office. It's gotten so messy.
Dude, you got cables all over the place and stuff.
I know, right? And I try to, I need to try to make it prettier, and like the backside isn't bad because I've got these channels that they all run off into the channels to go down to the ones that have to get power or bringing up. I've got some external hard drives on the floor that then come up here. But yeah, I have a free USB-C cable to plug into stuff as needed. I still have an old lightning cable. This is what I need to do sometimes with the iPhone 10 that I use for my camera. When it doesn't want to work in continuity, I just plug it in. It pushes it to the forefront and the Mac can see it, and then I can unplug it and go back to a wireless connection.
Okay.
So, but yeah, like I said, it's a mess in here, but I'm hoping that will help out. I didn't really have too many problems with the monitors, but it does look a little clearer now that I have the ones that allow for a 60 megahertz refresh rate. It does look a little sharper. So I'll see how those go moving forward. It's funny how those little, back end things you don't think about. And you're like, oh, this is just an external thing that I can plug into. Great. And it's like, oh, well, that was a 30 gigahertz refresh rate, and it can only transfer up to 500 megabytes per second in data. And so, number one, the gigahertz rate is smoothness of the images moving on your screen and stuff. And then
does coffee come with that?
Coffee comes with that, yes. And then transfer rate, that's your bread and butter. If you're trying to move stuff from SD cards to backup drives, or from backup drives to your main computer, how fast it transfers it is how long you're going to have to sit there for. A 20 gigabyte video clip from a 360 camera that you have, that sometimes can take forever. I've had sometimes where when we're done with the ship tour, and I have the Pocket 3, sometimes it's like 45 minutes to an hour just to get the data off of the Pocket 3 to my laptop because of the slow transfer rate that I have with the old attachment that I had. And so having something that can transfer a gigabyte per second, okay, now we're talking, instead of 45 minutes, we're talking 4 minutes for all that stuff. So I can start editing a lot faster.
Okay. That's why I'm glad I do everything.
Here's your pre-talk on the benefits of paying for decent equipment.
I'm glad I do everything on this thing. One shot and that's it, done.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Oh, shit. I thought I read something else, Sharon. Sorry. I hope everybody's doing good. Sorry for the Spanish lesson that we just had.
Yeah, sorry. Everyone's like, okay, I'm going to go back to sleep now. This is too much. My brain's going to explode. Eddie's sneaking in early again. I came in and I got the notification on my phone. You're live on your channel. I'm like, damn it, Eddie. I'm still trying to put my computer back together.
Oops, sorry. I didn't know you had notifications set up.
You're all good. I'm probably going to order another one of those now that I'm thinking about it, because these two live here, and I need another one to take with me now on the road.
Yeah.
For my travel one.
I was up around 2 and then 3 something in the morning. I'm just like looking at the roof. I'm like, crap, man. Why do I go through this bullshit? And then all of a sudden, Alice kind of woke up and she sneezed. And I said to her, I heard that. And she like laughed about it. And I said to her, baby, I'm getting up. She's like, oh, okay. She has no idea what time it is or what. So I just got up and said, the hell with it.
You're like, I'm done.
Yeah. So by 4, I was already here messing around and reading some stuff, listening to some other crap, and checking out the channel and Facebook and doing stuff. And right. I keep looking at the clock because it's almost 6. Should I go live now, or should I go try to lay down for 45 minutes? And like 45 minutes is not going to be good enough. Hell with it. I just rather go straight till 10 and then take a nap. So that's what we're going to hopefully do. That's why I don't know if you notice in Go Live Together, I'm scrolling on my phone because I'm bored shit there now.
Yeah, it's a different feel for sure. And it's weird you not doing your segment and all of that. but like we talked about, it is
Yeah.
their show. They want to switch it up a little bit. And
Yep.
we'll see how it
You got
goes.
that right. Yep. Winston speaks your language, so he's good.
There we go. Very good, Winston. I appreciate having a fellow tech nerdy speech.
There you go. Good.
So.
Yes, Ryan. Coffee hasn't woken up language in the brain yet. No, Linda. Even though I already had a cup of Joe already, I'm still not awake myself. I haven't been asleep all night. I got too much on my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you telling Ryan what happened? What am I, chopped liver here, Sharon?
You can hashtag replay once you've had your coffee and be like, okay, now I understand that I don't understand what he's saying still.
Yeah. I don't know. I just tell my wife.
Fix it, Daddy. It's broken. It's sluggy.
I just tell my IT guy, get it fixed. It was getting sluggish. Hour later, new computer. Okay. Must be nice. You know, I'm stuck. I have a laptop because Alice bought it for me. Otherwise, forget about it. I'm not saying I understand tech nerd all the time, but I speak it. Okay, at least you do. Me, he just all the stuff he talked about. Like maybe 10% of it I got. The other rest, couple. Good morning, Lugo. What's up, Mr. Paul?
So to break it down some more for you, let's talk 4K and 180. So here's the thing.
God.
I'm gonna just talk about one segment, and that's the resolution of the monitors. So if you have a 4K or higher resolution monitor, which means that, you know, very, very crisp picture, it's like you look at it and you're like, wait, am I looking at real life? Your display will only show that clarity if your cable connecting your monitor to your computer can handle that, and your adapter that you're plugging the monitor in to your adapter that then plugs into your computer. So all of those pieces have to be able to push that resolution for you to see that resolution. So if you have a 4K monitor, but you have a cord that can only do 180 or 720, as far as resolution goes, that's the best you're going to get. And that's what I wasn't paying attention to when I bought these. Is I got a monitor that can do XYZ, but I didn't sink the money to get the decent cables or connectors that would also push that high of a resolution, or the refresh rate that, again, keeps things from being blurry. The best way to see that is like if you're watching a football game or a football game, it's better with a football, aka soccer game, as they're panning across the field. If you've got a really good refresh rate, it's very smooth. If not, the grass and the pitch looks like stagnant, and it will have streaks, and then you'll just know that, oh my goodness, wait, what, my eyes just went crazy for a second. Was it blurry? What was it, laggy? What was it? That's the refresh rate not being able to keep up with changing the colors and the hues on the monitor. So anyway, that's why it's important to go ahead and sink money into slightly better stuff if you really need it and are cognizant of that when you're working. So anyway, okay, that's where we are. That's where we are, and that's what I did. Let's go ahead.
Linda says 1080p is what you mean by 180, right? I don't think so.
Sorry. Yeah, 1080p. Yeah, the resolution.
That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah. And honestly, 1080p and 4K, when you're talking monitor and stuff that's uploaded to social media, is probably not, you're not really going to be able to be like, oh my goodness, you know, I can tell the difference between that. Generally not. Because on top of it, when you export your videos, you got to export it in the same quality.
Yeah.
It's like with mine, I've got in Final Cut Pro, I can really do any level of quality. I can do standard definition. You know, I can do as little as 360 p all the way up to 8K. I usually export most of my stuff at 4K just so, you know, it's at that level. even though most people on iPhones and stuff like that, 1080 is more than enough as far as quality goes. So anyway,
Okay.
sorry, we shouldn't be talking this complicated crap in the morning.
Why not? Get out of the system. Hopefully the wake us up. Like what? Oh, okay.
Oh my god, I am like so frustrated right now too, because our hinge on our fridge in the RV broke, the lower hinge,
Oh shit.
and I'm like, well, let's just get a replacement. So we were frantically looking to get a replacement while we were on the road, and I thought I found one that worked. So I ordered it, and it comes in, and it's not the right one. So with fridges, you get all these crazy right open or left open or interchangeable open where you can move the hinges around to open it one way or open it the other way. So I thought we had a left open because I thought it was in reverse, that the hinges are on the left, and so it's considered a left open because the hinges are on the left. It's not. Mine's considered a right open because the opening is, when you're looking at it, is on the right hand side when you pull it. So a right open has left hinges, and I cannot find a bottom left hinge. Not even like a kit that says, hey, this is for a left open. You've got, all of your hinges for your freezers and your fridge, your middle and your lower. I cannot find it anywhere. And from what I am finding is that particular Furrion model I have, which is an 8 cubic fridge, is like discontinued. They do 10 cubic and 12 cubic, and I cannot find any right open hinges. Everything is left open, and I can't do that because with the door opening, it's going to hit my panel that has my gray and black and water tanks and my power controls, and then the heaters for the hot water and the tank warmers if it's super cold. There's a panel that's right there that it would slam into, and I might have to see if I in the end can do it, but I sent it to Furrion directly. I'm like, hey, what the hell? Nowhere on your site, and you make this thing, do you have a freaking right hand open left bottom hinge for sale? Even if it's part of a kit, you don't have that anywhere on your site. What the hell? So we're going to see. But I'm supposed to go to Jetty Park this weekend, so we're going to have to put everything in a cooler, and we're not going to be able to use our freezer or fridge when we go to Jetty Park this weekend.
Wow.
So I don't know. Anyway, so I was pretty frustrated with that. And then we're trying to upgrade our studio. We've moved things around, and we were going to hang a green screen and all of that. And the pole I got goes from 51 inches to 145 inches, and I need like 120 something inches. The problem is when I put two of the three poles together, it's too short by a half a foot. When I put the third pole in, even with it in its shortest thing, it's too big by 2 inches to fit in the area with the extenders on the bottom that then clip into the wall. So I have to send that back and get the one that's 51 to 28 inches because I've got an extra, 2 inches or 3 inches with the extra feet on both sides that I didn't account for in the other one. And the hooks that hold the green screen are too small to go on the width. Oh my God, it's just been a nightmare the last 2 days with wrong parts getting delivered and stuff not working. And I'm like, it's like freaking killing me. First world problems.
You know what? There's somebody in worse shape out there, and worse things happening anyway. So just go.
My green screen problem is worse than that.
Well, at least you're not clear through the green screen. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, yes. So we'll see. We might try to put, because I have like a green screen framework that I could put together to hang up behind us for the show, which is probably what I'll do. The other stuff's supposed to be delivered today, but I don't know what time today. So if we get it with enough time to put the hanging rod that we can just hook it up there, and then we can like move it to the side when we want natural light, and then move it back when we want the green screen, then we'll do that. But if not, we might just hold it, or do what we've done the last 2 shows with the football thing and just leave our shuttered window behind us with the pictures and stuff that we have up there.
Hey, what the hell, right?
Yeah. What the hell? It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world. Hey, at the beginning of the year too, so.
Yeah. I did get good news that my truck, to get it in decent working order, was a lot less than what the dealership was telling me.
Okay.
That's why I never really trust dealership mechanics.
Oh, yeah.
You go in for a mandatory recall, and then they come back with, well, we found blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. And that's what they did. And they're like, it's going to be $8,000 just for that. And then it's another $6,000 to $8,000 for your cam phasers. And I was like, give me a video or a breakdown of everything that's wrong. So they did a walkthrough. I guess it's a standard practice at the Ford dealership for them to do a video walkthrough and tell you what the problem is. So I threw all that into ChatGPT. I had it organize it. I had it put in a list, and then I took it to my mechanic. I'm like, this is what they're saying wrong with it. Take a look and give me your honest opinion, because this guy is a straight shooter and I trust him. I'm like, give me your honest opinion on what problems are. You know, what should I fix? Keeping in mind, I'm more than likely going to try to sell this in about a year to upgrade to a bigger truck. And so he came back and he goes, well, I didn't see this, this, or this. There's nothing in evidence of that being an issue, so you don't have to worry about that. You only need to do the serpentine belts. You only need to do the rear brake pads. The rotors are still fine, especially if you're going to be trading this in a year. And we can do the oil change, and then you don't need a whole rebuild or cam phasers right now. You can, it looks like more than likely your error code is simply a spark plug and a coil in your number 4 cylinder. And he goes like, $858, and I'll fix it all. And I was like, done. That's better than $80,000. And so it's definitely driving better. It's not throwing an error code. Still has a little bit of a rattle, so maybe there is some truth with the cam phasers, but it's not enough for it to be an issue. There weren't any leaks in the valves. They said that they saw no leaks in the valves. They saw no leaks in the rear shocks. He said there's no active leak in the oil pan. Yes, it's a plastic oil pan, and so generally at the age the car is, it starts having issues, but he physically doesn't see any immediate issues. Yes, it could be replaced. Yes, it looks like it's starting to get a little old, but if we're not losing oil and we don't see oil dripping on the ground, he didn't see any active leaks. He's like, just keep an eye on it, but I see no immediate issue with that. So at least that's good news on that aspect. I just get to dump the money I would have spent on the truck into the RV now if I can't get a replacement hinge. So.
Holy mama. Mama and mamita and everything else in between. Holy crap. Green screen's problems, Ryan. Maybe you need to change the shade of the green user. You're talking about green. I'm wearing green today.
There you go.
I'm glad I don't have a green screen behind me. Otherwise,
tell Mel I'll get a green screen suit and I'll like walk behind her and pull up her hair or something in between. You won't be able to see me and be like,
he might freak out like,
it's like we could do that to have Peachy fly through the air. Super Peachy.
And she wears no sleeves. Sleeveless man. Oh my God. What a.
Oh God, it's hilarious. Yeah.
That guy Jimmy having a lot of fun with that stuff.
He is.
Oh wow. What the hell?
It's fun. Hot boy and sleeveless man. We fight others by fighting ourselves.
That's right. That's the only thing. I'm like, what the? Why are they fighting each other? Oh well. I guess that's how the computer saw it first, and then said, "The hell with it. Let me work him out and put something else going on." So yes,
Oh, Scotty's bought a computer for over 1,800 bucks and hasn't used it yet because he hasn't figured it out. You need to get on that, man. It's almost $2,000.
yep. Amen to that. My last computer, I'm looking at it now. The what you call it, the hardware box. The last time I used it, I had it connected in the living room, and lightning hit the roof of the building, and unfortunately, it damaged a little bit like my computer. Um, why I might still have it, I have no idea. I should take it apart and what I did with my other computers that I had before this one, I broke them down. I took all the metal out of it and recycled it, and all the plastic to the garbage, and all the chips and all that. I got a hammer and popped everything. I didn't leave nothing sane. I destroyed that thing completely, and I've been meaning to do that to this one too. But some reason I got in my head that I could get the pictures out, but I don't have a monitor for it. So how the hell am I gonna get anything out of it?
True. Yeah, I've got 3 computers like that. My mom's old MacBook Air and then 2 old Dell computers. And in my mind, I'm thinking maybe I can nurse one back to life for YouTube, like to either be able to play other people's YouTube channels, just put it in a room and play playlists constantly.
Mhm.
That's it. But the MacBook Air won't load. So there's definitely an error because I get a beep and a black screen, so it literally won't turn on. I've got a Dell that will turn on, but for whatever reason, the Wi-Fi won't connect to my Wi-Fi network. It sees all the Wi-Fi networks, and I put in the password, and when it tries to connect, it just never connects. So I might try to hardwire that one, and if that one can hardwire and still work, then that might be the computer. I'll put it over by the fish tank and just run people's playlists on that. So that could sit there when we're gone. And, I can, if someone's got a 40-hour, 48-hour playlist, I can just start it and forget it. But trying to do my best to help others with some watch hours there.
I got rid of the monitors when we left Brooklyn. That was 4 years ago, and brought the computer with me. I guess I meant to take it apart once I got here, and then never did. So it's been sitting there next to the TV, a TV that I don't use either, that I bought when I first moved down here. Because our TV that we use in the living room, it was still in Brooklyn with Alice. So maybe one of the days I just get rid of it, because even if I get the pictures out, it's like I'm not gonna do anything with them anyway. So I might have them on hard copy instead of, and I do still have them in chips that I know I have SD cards that I still have. So I haven't done anything with them. Nice. I mean, I just got too much crap in here. I gotta start getting rid of crap.
Yeah.
Too much BS already. Packing up. So.
Yeah, I had a bunch of backup drives that had a lot of stuff that I'm just at this point I'm like devastated with. All of the videos we had when the digital recording first started out of Desi when she was little and growing up, and some of our earlier cruises. Our road trip in California several years ago, and it's one of those. We dropped the hard drive on one of them, and then it wouldn't read it again. And I had 3 hard drives because I started, trying to do better backups, but it's like, oh my God, the hard drives keep failing. And I sent it to a friend who knows somebody. Actually, I sent it to 2 friends. One friend works in the IT business himself. And he's like, yeah, I can't get anything unless I go into a clean room, and there's no guarantee. And he's like, unfortunately, I don't have a clean room, so I'd have to rent it. And I was like, no, that's okay. And then like a year ago, I have a friend at work who had a friend. He dropped his hard drive and said, what did you do? And I was like, well, I went to Geek Squad, and they wanted to charge me like $1,400. And if they recovered one file, then they consider it a valid recovery. And I wasn't willing to say, yeah, I'll get one picture from 40 years, not 40 years, but 20 years worth of stuff.
Yeah.
But he took it in, and his friend actually, was able to do clean room stuff and all that. And he's like, my guy loves to do it. So he's like, he'll be all for taking a look at it for you. And if you find something, if you feel like giving him something for his effort, then he won't say no to it, but he's not going to ask for anything. I was like, yeah, why not? And he was like, dude, my friend said he had never seen hard drives as corrupted as yours. He doesn't know what happened or what you did, but it was so corrupted. He's like, and he went through all this technical stuff, but in essence, all of the files somehow intermingled. So you might have this one file that was a picture of the rolling plains in California, but it had 1,500 bits from every other file that was in there that was corrupted. And he said every file was like that. Somehow almost every file corrupted with every other file. And so he's like, there was just no viable data and he couldn't reconstruct, what was lost. So I was like, wow. Okay. I don't know. We dropped one of them, and the other one just stopped working, and we just kind of put all of them away and never touched them for years.
Wow. Give me 1 minute.
Sure.
Ma.
Yes.
Is that the water?
I'm putting water in.
Thank you. So I was going to ask you. I could hear the sound of it, like you need water. Okay, sorry.
Is that your auto refill thing for the kitties?
Yeah, it's like a fountain of water that pops it out and
bubbles it up. And
yeah, they seem to like that better than having a plate full of water and just looking out of it.
Right.
It's like it keeps them entertained by looking at it like, oh, look at this water coming out. So, and they attack it like that.
Wondering if Peachy would do that, but then I remember she can't freaking see. Maybe she'd hear it and be able to get to her bowl better by hearing the sounds of water, and it keeps it from being stagnant. So I don't know.
Yeah, it could be.
Maybe I'm looking forward to Peach and Missouri.
Yeah, Linda says she needs a wireless card for an older computer I have, but it's old and slow, so don't even bother. I won't even bother with a computer like that.
Oh, it looks like Scotty's computer looks like an all-in-one 27-inch. That's actually not bad.
I've always thought about getting not a MacBook to take with me, but an actual iMac that is one of them 27, 32-inch screens or whatever, all in one, that's super fast. But we are on the move so much, and I need to do all the editing stuff on the go sometimes that that's just not I'm not gonna sink the money into that and be tethered only to be able to do it at the desk here.
Yep, definitely. Yeah, baby. Wow, it's almost 7 o'clock already. Nice. Time is moving. Moving quite nice. Didi says, I wish I had an iMac. I have a MacBook Pro that I adore. Nice. Okay. I don't have none of that. And it's all refurb. Okay. And here you go. Linda has a question for you, not for me. Windows 11 comes out.
Honestly, I haven't had a computer that uses Windows in 15 years. So I have no idea. I was already on Mac when 11 came out, but it has to have been. I know the last Windows that I had was Windows XP.
Yeah.
which would have been Windows 10, I think.
Yeah.
So that was the last one that I actually had before I left.
Mm.
So it had to have been, over a decade ago for sure. I'm sure. Sure, over a decade ago.
What's up, Jamie? We've been up for a while. Where you been? When you been, old man? Everybody's saying, what's up to you? It came out in 2021, says Didi.
Oh, well, I guess I was totally wrong then.
Yeah, the XP deal. I remember that when it came out. But yeah. Bless you.
Thank you.
This is an HP laptop. That's about all I could tell you.
Yeah. I had, I had Dells and HP laptops, and Mel had an HP laptop for the longest time. When we first started, man, you guys remember Gateway computers?
Yeah.
That was my first official computer, and that was my first official, financing as a newlywed couple. Was we bought a Gateway system with speakers, the speakers and a little subwoofer, and we was like the Mac Daddy for like $500 or whatever it was, maybe $700 back then, but it was the Mac Daddy. It actually worked well for the longest time too.
That mini projector works as good as a regular monitor. That's what I take on cruises. Oh, okay. Very nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. Oh, my brother was all into Gateway. Yeah.
Yeah. I had my DVD rewrite. It was the cat's meow, as they said back in the time.
Yeah, I remember that too, Linda. It's cool. They tried to teach me DOS, and I don't remember crap of it.
I don't either, but I remember back in the day, I used to know how to put in the commands to like do a single word or whatever and have it repeat itself and then go into different lines to where then it started to look like shapes. And I used to remember all that coding, but it's been so long and I don't use MS-DOS anymore.
Yeah.
Every now and then you go IP config if you got a problem, and that's about it. Flush DNS. That's what I would do all the time at work when I was doing my own IT work when stuff wouldn't connect.
I have no idea what you're talking about. So, okay. I took a computer class in school, and
yeah, it's back end work for like refreshing network connections and stuff like that. So we had problems with when I was in the training department. We have a training lab. And so you're talking hundreds of people logging in with their credentials. And there's always a little bit that remains when they log out to let someone log back in. And it gets to a point where it bogs down the computer and then someone can't log in, or the phone system that's built into the computers would stop working or stuff like that. So instead of calling IT and having to wait for an IT person to come in there, I actually watched him do it once, and I'm like, you need to walk me through exactly what you're doing to fix this, because we have this happen too frequently for me to have to wait 4 hours or longer, sometimes a full day, to get this student to be able to log in. And it's basically going into the MS-DOS system and forcing it to clear out profiles, to refresh network connections. I don't even know what the flush DNS officially did, but it was something with back-end data that it would clear up. And then I would go in to the back system and delete all of the stored profiles. And then that would typically fix it. And so now I could fix in 15 minutes what it would take 4 hours or a day waiting on an IT guy to come and do in 15 minutes.
okay. Remember when you used to go to either Walmart or I saw there are a few places where they sell you all those boxes with programs in it and different types and stuff, and you have to read the box to know which one system you needed to use and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
I don't. I mean, I never went. I just went nuts with all the stuff. I used to work for a company in Puerto Rico on my days off from Toys R Us. Can't even remember the name of it, but we did a lot of videos and CDs and computer programs. So you have to go in and set them up and make sure that everything was lined up out on the floor for the displays. Good Times is the name of the company. I used to be up on Wednesdays and Sundays. So on Wednesdays, I was supposed to visit one half of the island, about 12 stores in one day, and then the following Wednesday, I had the south side of the island, another 11 or 12 stores. The good thing about the west side that even Toys R Us was one of my stores too, and I have to go to a Walmart up in the north of the island. And on the following day, I went to a Walmart and a Kmart. Back then, it was Kmart too. A lot of Kmart's, and Kmart's has such a freaking mess in those stores. Every time I went into a Kmart, I have to do returns like crazy because they were not putting their stuff out and they were not selling. So he had a time to sell. So every time I went, every 2 weeks, I was gone for a while. I couldn't go there every other day. So I end up doing a lot of returns because they were very bad servicing, even in the store. Even though it was my responsibility to make sure they were out on the floor, but when they received the boxes, they were supposed to put them out. They never did. They just kept piling them up, piling them up, piling them up, and all the cameras that I went to. And it got to a point that I did that for about a year and a half, and I just got sick of it. I mean, I said, this is not really working out for me. Then I had an accident on my right leg. I was coming downstairs, and I missed a step, and
Ooh.
I ripped the muscle between the knee and the ankle behind the leg. The Achilles, what do you call it? And
Achilles tendon?
some whatever's back there. The thing is that I couldn't hardly walk on my leg and stuff like that. So I couldn't do it anymore. I had to take some time off from Toys R Us to do therapy and all that. And I called the lady at the time that we work. The company was out of Miami. So I called from Puerto Rico and I told them, sorry, but I can't do this anymore. Oh, you gotta give us 2 weeks and stuff like that. We gotta get somebody else. I was like, listen, dude, I cannot walk on my leg. I can't, do this anymore. So I'm done.
I always thought that was funny. You didn't give me my 2 weeks notice. Well, do you ever give anyone 2 weeks notice that you're going to fire them?
Yep.
Why should I not? Why should I give you a notice
Mhm.
when you can just fire me that day if you feel like it?
Yeah. So
I mean, yeah, it's courtesy, but if you ever plan on going back there, but you don't plan on going back there, and like, whatever, dude, you can
Yep.
fire me on a split second notice, so I'll give you the same courtesy.
I got that job because when I worked in the Toys R Us in Miami, the two guys that were there when we opened the store in Puerto Rico that I went there to work at, they came over and they saw me and they ran over to me and we talked for a while. And then eventually I found out that they needed somebody. I said, well, I could do it. If I could do one day a week, it's fine. I could do it on my day off. But I just got to clear with the manager here that I'm allowed to, that he's okay with it because one of the store is this one. And if it's okay with me doing it. And then the store manager said, okay, as long as I went into our store on my day off and I did not work in that area during the time that I was working at the store. And I did anyway. Every time I got a new box, I brought them out. I mixed it with all my other games and stuff that I needed to take out because I was
Right.
working security at the time. So all that electronics stuff that I had, radios and stuff, I mixed everything in there, and I took it out and That's why I kept the area always clear. All the stuff was out to be sold out on the floor. So that kind of worked out for me. But I did that
Right.
for about a year and a half until I had that accident and say, that's it. I'm not I'm going through all this crap. And then I think about a year later, that's when I finally packed up. We started doing the remodels nationwide. And I said, that's what I want to do.
Right.
So I ended up getting transferred back to Miami. And then that was it, done with them. So, and then until I retire 5 years ago, 6 years ago. So done and over with all that crazy stuff. They're talking about a sandwich here. Wait a minute. What's going on now? Didi? D sandwich.
We got a sandwich. Who? What? Wait.
Hand sandwiches with cheese, pickle, a couple of meat sticks, a cookie, and a peach. I think that's what Winston's having for breakfast.
All right.
Okay. Jimmy's asking, what's for lunch, Winston? Linda says that's why they were always doing those blue light sales. Yeah, well, Kmart was doing trying to sell a bunch of stuff out, going crazy with stuff like that. So yeah, the only reason to give a 2 week notice is so you can go back. Otherwise, see you later. Bye. They
Yeah.
could once you give your 2 week notice, they could let you go right there.
And it's funny because that's typically what happens. I've seen several people at different jobs that have given a 2 week notice, and they're like, "Well, you can just go ahead and leave now." Well, no,
Yeah.
like that 2 weeks of pay. No, you can go ahead and leave now.
Yeah. I've been lucky enough that every time I gave my 2 weeks, I was at this state. When I left Coca-Cola, that's when I went back to toys, and they told me, we need you here right away. I said, well, I gotta give my 2 weeks at Coca-Cola before I leave and come back. And they told me, okay, we'll wait your 2 weeks. So what I did was and the next day I quit Coca-Cola. I went back with the uniform and my radio and everything and said, here, see ya. They're like, wait a minute, where you going? I said, see ya, I'm done. Because I worked there for 3 months. 3 months of hell. I got hired as a vendor, and they put me to do warehouse work for the first 6 months. And then if they had a route open, then I was gonna become a vendor. So I said, no, this is not the deal we got from the beginning. So I'm out of here. And I quit there right there on the spot. I went to Ocala, and I stayed there for 2 weeks, relaxing and enjoying a relaxing time, vacation.
Mhm.
And then I went back to Miami, and I got into the Christmas season, so it was nice. But they never did find out that that's what it did. So yes. What's up, Didi? Member for 15 months. All right, nice. I was taking a look at that this morning, and Alice has been a member for 21 months. 21 months already.
Wow.
Holy mamacita. Then I follow her with 19 on my own membership. That's kind of weird. Last night I made an oven roasted rib eyes, baked potato, broccoli, and hollandaise sauce, and chocolate pie. Oh,
Ooh.
Jimmy, what are you doing? Why are you making this stuff up now, man? Come on. Getting us all wild up here. No, it's not even breakfast. We haven't even had breakfast yet, and you're already kicking us with this. Yum, 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 yum. Jimmy, I need to be your neighbor who goes to dinner. Oh my God. Oh, you're in trouble now. That sounds amazing, Jimmy. I love a ribeye. Yes, everybody does. Just went to the market yesterday and I saw the steak and I was like, damn, that's what's for dinner. Cool. Nice. Thank you, Didi. Thank you for hanging on around with us. Much appreciated. Love it. Thank you. So that's for dinner. What did I make yesterday? Oh, we have baked potatoes. Yeah, we have baked potato with ground beef cheddar, shredded cheddar cheese, and sour cream. That's what me and Alice had last night. The night before, she had two tacos. I had an apple. I wasn't hungry, so I had an apple just to put something in my belly. And then last night with the leftover meat, I went ahead and put the last two baked potatoes in the oven. 2 hours later, they came out. Alice just happened to get home when that happened. And we slice them, throw butter in it, the meat, the cheese, the sour cream. And we sat down and watched TV for a little while. So it was nice. Nice, nice, nice. And look who's here. Finally. He finally wakes up.
He does.
Yep.
Yeah, we had Taco Wednesday last night.
Nice. Nice. That's what I usually do at least once a week. A couple of baked potatoes and ground beef, and I cook it with sauce and adobo, and then I drain the fat out, all that grease, and then put it back in the saucepan with the tomato sauce, and flip it, let it cook, simmer for about 10 minutes until get all the potatoes out, and then throw that, and then that butter and everything melts. Oh man, yum yum yum, so good.
Yeah, every now and then, Mel, I really like just getting a big loaded baked potato. Put bacon bits on it and butter and cheese. I love mine with like the not just regular salt, but I like to get like the kosher salt.
Yeah,
and actually rub the skin with a little oil, puncture it with the fork, and then roll it in the kosher salt, and then bake it that way. So the kosher salt's on the outside, because I actually eat the skin. Mel doesn't, but I actually eat the skin.
Same thing here, sir. Same thing. I do the skin, and Alice doesn't. That's what the nutrients are, right? So that's why I munch the whole thing. Scott, we've been here since 6 a.m. At least I am. I have. Yeah, since like 5:15, says Didi. I started at 6, and then Mr. Ryan here came in. What was it, like 20 minutes later?
Maybe about 20 minutes later.
Yeah, something like that. So, yes. He started, yep. Morning, Scotty. Where you been, Scott? He was taking on number 2. I can wait. I can with you, Eddie. I can never tell you're going to be early, late, or for 11 minutes.
Exactly. That was my complaint. I was like, I got a notification that I went live, and I'm like,
no, Jamie, I do not want the 6 o'clock slot. That's your time. I got the 7:30, but if it's a free day like today, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and if I'm up early and I'm bored, I'm just gonna go start. And this people start showing up. So hey, they're giving them what they want. Scotty was the first one this morning at around like 6:02. He was already here with me. He hung out for a while, hang out with us, and then more people popped in. So good morning, everyone. Yes, there you go. But no, Jimmy, you could have like you used to do the whole week at 6 a.m. You could go back to that anytime you want. I don't have a problem. I had a TV dinner, Salisbury steak. Oh, no, I don't want none of that. That's too much loaded with a bunch of extra salt and stuff. I'd rather do my own cooking. Nope. Oh, he was sleeping. You lazy bum. Winston, Sharon, Linda. I used to love TV dinners. Nope, not anymore. We used to do that too. Nope, we stopped eating all that stuff. Okay, we're gonna talk about potatoes when I'm fasting. Love it.
Well, there's this very juicy potato. Caress it with a little bit of oil and the kosher salt, seasoned kosher salt. You put it in the oven. You make sure the pan has a little bit of water in there so the potato still retains that moisture. So it's nice and savory as you take that knife and cut it down. The steam comes out.
and then you put the butter on there and watch it just melt.
Blech. Melt like crazy. Yes, yes, and yes. A whole meal. There you go. See? Started with ham sandwiches, end up with steak and potatoes. There you go. Guys, I fell asleep on the couch last night waiting for Scott and Jerry. Sounds like a personal problem. Wow, this man is getting falling asleep early. He's getting old. So mad at myself. Oh well. It's just easier when cooking for one to just pop something in the microwave. True. Yeah, Linda, I agree, Linda. So
Yeah.
I mean, and you're skinny like this anyway, so you're doing good. But me, with my weight and all that, I can't have none of that. I got to be very careful stuff I eat now. Yeah, the chocolate pie. I sure can't. Yep, that's a good thing too.
Chocolate.
I got to go. Something came up. Bye, everyone. Okay, bye.
All
See you
right, bye.
later. Yeah. Have a good time. Have a good time. Very juicy potato named Ryan. No, the sleepless potato. Oh my God, here we go.
Oh, the sleeveless potatoes. That's right.
Yep,
Sleeveless
potatoes can be moist too. Amen to that. Yep. Like a Google. God damn it. Shit.
There you go. You didn't think you were going to get out of that, did you, Eddie?
I knew I always gonna get hit with something. I only do the TV dinners as placeholders between the crock-pot meal I usually end up eating. It's like a chuck roast or Boston butt. Boston butt. Oh, she likes the Boston butt.
Ooh, Boston butt, yeah.
I need to petition for them to make that show earlier. What show? What show are you talking about? Okay, whatever. Michael and Spoil Mama, what's up? Hey, it's too damn early to be awake. We've been here for a while, my dear. So you're welcome to come in anytime, Michael Ann. Sleepless man arch enemy is Professor Potato.
Oh, my gosh.
Shit.
Eddie Lugo, Professor Potato. There you go, Jimmy. Get to work.
Ryan, you just threw me down the freaking bus.
Well, I'm already sleeveless man. Kenny's already pot boy.
No, Mr. Potato is Scott. It could be Scott.
Oh, we could do Scott. You know
I'm
what?
already I'm
both
already
in
the
and
Bronx,
see which-
Bronx crazy guy. The one that screams yo 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 with the glasses and cane and all that crap. I look like a bump, like the penguin from Batman.
I would say put in a picture of Eddie and Scott. See which Professor Potato looks better.
Oh yeah, that will be me. That's 100%.
You come out with potato guns and you're like, pow, 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 pow.
Shooting butter.
Oh, there you go. Oh my God. Okay, Jimmy, I got it. Scott is Professor Potato. He comes out with potato guns, and his sidekick is Butter Boy. And you got Lugo with slabs of butter throwing them on the potatoes. We have created arch nemesises for Sleeveless Man and Pot Boy. Professor Potato and Butter Boy.
And I have a bell with bread rolls in it.
Bell with bread rolls and sticks of butter that you just like throw out like throwing knives.
Would you like some oil on it or no? You want regular butter or expensive butter? Irish butter or Danish butter? Which butter you want?
What butter you want? What butter you want?
A friend of mine recently got a package in the mail with a few hairy ninja potatoes. What? Hairy ninja potatoes? I don't know about that. You sure they were potatoes or not something else? Like a bowl with balls or something? Oh, he's talking about anchors away. Okay, thank you, Linda. That happened. It went right over my head. Thank you for reminding me. And Danny D. It's in the house. What's up, Danny? The Lugo
She's
potato.
trying to figure out what she just walked into. You were walking
Yeah.
into Jimmy starting to talk about an arch nemesis, Professor Potato, and then we just kind of took it from there and ran with it.
Yep. I was supposed to be leaving at 6:45 to take us into airport, but now flight delayed 2 hours. Ooh, ouch. That's not a good thing. Wow. And what's it because of the weather, Michael Ann? Snowing or something? That's not a good thing.
What?
But boy. Oh, wait a minute. Didi has the dye to make a paper version. Oh, shit. Oh, crap. Yeah, there you go. What did I walk into? Kerrygold, yeah, Irish butter. There you go. Very nice. Hey, as long as it's in Professor Potato, that guy is one of my best Patreon members. Oh, okay. Okay. If you say so, thanks for letting us know. Nobody dares to poke Professor Potato in the eye. Oh, my God. Just Kerrygold nowadays. Goose butter. That's some good butter, though. I had it, and it's pretty good. They were needed. Very nice lady that subscribes to his channel. Send them to him. Okay. Which one? Which one, Jimmy? Right, the knees. I have no idea. Just said it was delayed. Okay. No problems.
Oh my sweet baby Jesus! What is happening to this dachshund? What is it, girl?
Feed me, Daddy, feed me. Putting some treats in my belly. We need some right now. Gimme. Gimme all night long. All night. Eight. All night. I can't type. You all know this, right? I know, Linda. Me neither, so don't worry. You're not the only one. We're there in the same spot, too. Sometimes I forget how to even spell stuff, so we just go with the flow. No big deal. Right, Scotty? Yes. So, hi, Macallan from Danny. Karaoke time. Karaoke time? No.
She's trying to ask for more food. And I'm like, no, you literally ate, an hour and a half ago. She doesn't need food again.
Wow. Holy mama. She's already flopping up.
Yeah, she'll need to get no more
robust puppy. Tell her she needs to cut it down. Yeah, Danny, peachy. Peachy's up to something. She's never up to nothing good.
No. She's like, I want food. I'm starving. No, you had a full breakfast an hour and a half ago. You're not starving. I am starving, Daddy. I'm starving. So badly starving.
I gave you so much.
Eddie is grumbling.
It's like she heard us talking about butter and bread and all that. She's like, and potatoes. She's like, oh crap! Now I want some of that.
She's like, I want some of it. Yes.
So it's 29 and partly cloudy today up there in New England. It's still currently here 48 down where I'm at, and mostly cloudy also. So yeah, it's gonna be a long freaking wet day today if it rains. We're supposed to be in the 70s today, and then still low. Hasn't really climbed anything yet, but still dark out there. So there's no sun out or nothing yet. So once it comes out, it should be getting better. Is that your height today, Jamie? No, I believe that's right now, Linda. It'd probably be a little, maybe in the 30s or 40s later. Linda says they're gonna hit 80 on her side. Ooh, man, it's gonna be disgusting down there, Ryan. 80 degrees. Ugh.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 80 today, and right now we got heavy fog in. That's just because of how freaking cold it's been, and then all of a sudden you get a couple of days of it being hot, but
Yep.
you still have, a bunch of cold temperatures, and the ground's still cold, trees are still cold.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Flopping here yesterday on when Alice drove to work. Yesterday it was just like that, a foggy. So, well, there you go. It's the change of temperature. It's happening. Try to save the knees. Deer in headlights. Okay. Yep. It is 45 now with a high of 69. Says Danny. That's in South Kakalika. Jimmy says, "I'll try with you, Linda." Jimmy's always looking for a way to come down here, going south, no matter what. Just let me have it. He'll take it. That's okay. And says, "Nope." Jimmy, you'll be down here soon enough. Don't worry. Just give it some time, and it will. The time will come around for you to pop down. So just let it happen.
Yeah.
But you can park your RV here if need be. Oh, okay. There you go. That's a good deal. Yeah, come down in the RV, hang out, and park it right there. Good. It's like, no. Hola, baby.
Hola. Hey, Ryan. Good morning.
Hey, morning.
Good morning, everyone in the chat. Hope you all have a great day. Love you.
Love you.
All right.
See you later.
See.
Get a room.
We are in a room. Yes. Yep. Out of the way, people. That is at the start of the show. Well, it's official. I saw my wood stove yesterday, so I guess I need to start planning on moving south. There you go.
There you go.
Definitely. Thank you, Winston. Thank you. She's already out the door. She out of here. And I just heard the lock. So yeah. Have an excellent day. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. 2 more days. Oh, what's it? Thursday today? Yeah, Thursday already. So 2 more days, and then the weekend again. So
I know. Only 3 more working days for me.
yes.
Then we're ready.
Amen to that. I hope I get a good sleep on Monday night. Because Thursday morning, once I think around 6 a.m., we're taking off. Put the bags and all that stuff in the car the night before.
Right.
Then the next morning, whatever remaining left stuff, put it in the car, get in it, and get out. Make sure I have my coffee ready for the first 2-hour ride. Then stop. We'll probably end up stopping at Buc-ee's anyway. Get a refill of cafe there. Get a snack for Alice. So we could hit the road. And once we get to Florida, the first Wawa I see down there, I'll stop in and get breakfast for myself and eat something. Yes, I know, Danny. Alice is the star of the show. I know. I burned wood for well over 10 years. When I got sick, I couldn't do it anymore. Oh, okay. All right. Now I see why you sold them. Okay. Sometimes you got to do that, sir. So, yes. And I know you made a nice, good amount there. So, good. Good for you, especially up there in New England with that stuff like that. So, it's a good deal. Oh, don't worry. I don't think you're going to need it down in Florida anyway.
No, we're weather this weekend is going to be super nice, and then I think it was next week we do dip a little chilly. Hang on, let me see. Yeah, we've got like high of 78 today, high of 80 tomorrow, 79 on Saturday. Then it drops to 71, 64, then up to 69, then down to 61, then to 67, and then next Friday it drops down to 58.
Damn.
So you can see our weather is just, our highs are just, freaking all over the place.
Wow.
This is why people
Get
hate
sick.
this time of year and get sick so much, is your body's trying to go back and forth between the hot and humid and then the super cold. For us, super cold. Then the hot and humid, and then cold, and then hot and cold. And it's just like every couple of days it's bouncing around, and it's just like, oh my gosh.
We still said we still burn wood in the fireplace, but I think we go through far more in the smoker and the fire pit out in the backyard. Ooh, nice. Nice. Burning wood is very physical wood. My father used to say the wood heats 3 times: when you cut it, when you stack it, and when you burn it. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I know that's what you meant to say. Physical work, yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Lena says we have some nights wood burning stove will come in handy, just not in this trailer. Nope, not on that trailer now. We have a stove here. A chimney in the house, but we don't use it. Even in Virginia, we had a chimney there, and I had never used that thing anyway. Alice, the other day she mentioned about buying a one of those fake flame things, just to put in there and make it something look nice. It's just sitting there, there's nothing in it. It has the 2 bars where you put the wood to be burned, but that's it.
Right.
When we got the house, we didn't have any. There was no wood here or anything like that for it. So, but we don't. With the system now, with the system that Alice got for the house, forget it. It's a brand new system, and it keeps the house pretty nice. It is an extra cost for us these days. We get it pre-split. What I need to do is hire a nephew to come stack it up for us. Good, there you go. Very nice. Yes, I have a fireplace work tray when I plug it in. Okay, there you go.
I got to go get my log splitter fixed. I had one, and I think the seal's broke, and it's because I've looked, and the hydraulic fluid container doesn't seem to be broken. So I think I broke seals somewhere because it leaks the hydraulic fluid, and so it doesn't build up enough pressure to be able to split my wood. And we just went through the last of our wood when we went camping last weekend over the first of the year. We usually bring it even in the summer sometimes just to have that ambiance, and then sit on the other side of the campground, from it because it's so damn hot.
Damn. Wow. The price of wood here and oil are very close. So if I couldn't get the wood for free and cut it myself, it's not worth it. Yeah, okay. There's a lot of places down here in Georgia that they give you the wood already cut and everything for free. You just go to Marketplace and you see a lot of that stuff. I don't, I have no need for it, so we don't burn anything here. Our nephew does. They do burn wood over there during Christmas. When we went for the on the 24th, was a lot of us in there, so they were burning wood, and the house feels so different, when he's burning wood like that. The smell of it, I don't know that it's different. If I really needed the wood, I knock a few redneck boys. Okay. Like you're crazy. You are freaking crazy. I got plenty of woods back here to go get that wood and cut it. I think that's what our neighbors do. They go to those trees that are down in the back and slice them up and bring them and use them. I thought about a wood splitter for a while. But part of burning wood for me was the exercise that came from cutting and stacking. And made it way cheaper. Yes, yes, it does. Yes, it does. Good morning, Josiane. How you doing? And good morning, Mel. How you doing?
Morning.
I was lamenting on our freaking hinge. Oh my god.
All right.
All right.
Yeah,
Love
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Mwah.
Second one.
Mwah.
Uno más, uno
Wait,
más,
they did three. They did three
uno más,
before.
uno más. There you go. Hey, no, no, no. Hey. All right. Okay.
Bye.
Wait till mañana. Wait till mañana. Okay. I got you. I'll tell you what. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, today's Thursday. Yes.
Yeah.
Wait till mañana. Shit. Wait till Tuesday night.
I don't want to see that.
Oh. Let's say, Ryan, look this way.
Look at this one.
You happen to flip our way. You know, when French never said on life attention. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Mr. Sherman, how you doing?
Sherman.
Good morning, everybody. Everybody. Mm-mm-mm-mm. So I've been in them woods. Winston, yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Bonfire, Linda, everybody. Yeah, good morning, back and forth. Yes. I lived on the outskirts of the Ocala Forest. You know, there's no shortage of wood. All rednecks. Yep, you got that right. And be careful, don't know falling in the water. The water is cold as shit over there. We did a pier back in the 90s. We're doing a remodel we did a brand new store in Ocala. And one of the days that we were off, we went to one of the national parks. And there's a big pond in the middle where you could go swimming. That water must have been like 20 degrees, cold as crap.
Oh wow.
And there's an area where there's a big rock, and kids were jumping in from up there. So of course I go over there and I see what they're doing, and I jump in too. That thing hit me so hard, and I came up, and I'm like, "Ooh, I got to do this a few times so I could get warm." And I kept doing it. Like the 4 or 5 times that I went into that deep water, hardly ever. Was so my body was so tired from the cold weather, you know, from the coldness in the water, that I hardly ever. The last time that I almost didn't make it out. Once I got out, I said, "No, that's it. I'm done. I ain't doing this no more."
Yeah.
Boy, it was. My body got so muscles. They got so tired and all that from swimming in that cold water, and it was only like 20 minutes. I said, "Nope. If I jump in here one more time, I might not make it out." So no, hell no. I enjoyed the football show last night, Ryan. I got that clip of Sax saying you're right. Oh,
Nice.
it's you.
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, that's when Winston says to Linda, "Yes, I've been on those woods." Yep, I was there a long time ago. Mama Quilter, friend Josiane, hello. Sherman, I race a few, okay. Cold water well. Had my ice diving certificate for several years. Ooh, ouch. It isn't cold unless you have to cut through the ice. Ooh, well, true. I think John Gaylor had to deal with some of that stuff too, and maybe even Jimmy had to deal with some cutting some ice to help somebody out of the water. So yes, the springs are in the 70s year round. Well, this thing wasn't a spring. It's like a big pond where you're allowed to go swimming, and that thing was freaking cold when I went. But we went in. We went swimming anyway. So yep. Yes, Eddie. He told Ryan and Ron, "You're right." Ron asked me to clip it, so I did. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, it was like what was that? Thanks for our thank you for the replay this morning. Sorry, Sherman. That's just what it is. Yeah, there you go. See? John mentioned over that stuff, so he knows about it. And I think Jimmy also. I worked with the fire department in Puerto Rico and in Miami, but I never had ice at the thing because I didn't have to do with no ice down there. Even with the cold weather, it doesn't the canals and all that, and then things like that. So not the same like Oxford. Probably the spring fair is most like when out here. I don't know what it was, but that water was cold, extremely cold, and it's a national forest in Ocala, place, and it's just a big, like a big brown area. And the water, it's flowing. So that water was. I still remember it was cold. That. Ooh, I just thinking about it now. I feel chills in my leg.
Yeah.
What is happening to the sound, or is it just me?
No, yeah, you are kind of going muffled every now and then.
Oh, okay. Yep.
But you're clear now. But yeah, it kind of was going in and out for a few moments there.
Well, earlier the internet was I kicked me out a couple of times and brought me back in. So could be the weather. It's foggy again, and also the weather is getting colder too. So sometimes internet here mess up a little bit. So no big deal. Thank you guys. Was there a water wheel there, Juniper Springs? Or it's like a pool. I don't remember that much if there was a water wheel there or what. I know there was a little like in one of the sides there was like a little hilly and rocks and stuff where kids were going up there and jumping into the pond. And that pond was like maybe 15, 20 feet deep. And it was clear water because you could see where you were jumping in. But driving, swimming right back up in that cold water, I mean, it was exhausting. Uh, got out of the mofo train. Thank you, Danny. Whenever you find out what a mofo train is, let me know. Sounds like okay. If you said so, that could be it. But I don't recall the name either. I know it's one of those national parks in Ocala. At the time, I almost moved there. I was gonna buy the girlfriend that I had at the time. Her aunt lived in Ocala in Marion County, and the house next to them was getting sold for 40 grand, and I almost applied for it back then. But then things didn't work out too well with my girlfriend at the time, and she went back to New York, and I said, "Nope, yeah, I'm not buying this house." So I never did, and I went back to Miami anyway. So, um, crazy woman says Danny. And Mickey's back. Good morning. Happy Thursday again. Welcome back, my dear. I thought you were going to sleepy at home already. So yes. Thank God, because now you have Alice. Yeah, I'm about to hit 20 years in come June. Yep, life is. I mean, it's been a roller coaster for me. So finally, I found a woman that dealt with me, and she's okay with me. So how she still deal with me, I have no idea. But yeah, we're together. So she's on the way home from work. Good, Mickey. Good for you.
Nice.
Get some rest when you get home and be ready for the day. Here comes Peach again. She's doing a workout this morning.
Tick, tick, tick. Yep. Ah. That's usually what she does when she's like. When she wants me to go somewhere, she like tosses her head like a little bratty teenager. Beat it. What do you want? Where are you? Yeah, she's doing it, Eddie. She's doing it.
Come pay me. Give me some of the snackies. Yes. Thank you, Mickey, for making sure everybody hits that like. I don't know why every time I see Mickey, I want to see, hey, Mickey. Oh, yeah. No, don't do it. From Techners, speak to Yelping. Oh, my. Okay. Peachy. Yep. Yes. Sherman said, good morning to Mickey. She's on her way home. Put in a work. Let me check what these guys. Simi either have a live today, and no live today either. So okay or no okay. And pay bill. No, I don't want to go pay bill. I found this place, Johnny's Pizza. It says New York style. So next week, not next week, the following week, on my birthday, which is on the 20th. Wait a minute. I want to see if there's any more stores where. Locations. Give me some
Tradition.
Locations.
Tradition. Sorry. Started thinking of Fiddler on the Roof.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, that's the first song of like the whole thing is Tradition.
Oh, okay. Okay, the one on Peachtree City.
Wait, Peachtree City. Where are we talking Peachtree City?
It's
like the Ritchie neighborhood golf cart place.
Yes, you got that right. That's what I wanted to move to when we first started talking about coming down here. I saw that and I saw the golf carts running around. So like, oh yeah, I want to do that. But then we start looking at houses in there, and Alice is like, it's way above our budget. And I'm crap. It's above that budget, and then a golf cart will definitely be above our budget because I'll be driving everywhere in a golf cart in that place.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we never did. Just now I've been there many times, and it's like, I'm glad I'm not. So good.
Yeah, all I remember is 1993. Peachtree City sponsored Spirit of Atlanta Drum and Bugle Corps, who I marched with.
Yeah.
And we had our rehearsals there, McIntosh High School. And I guess they didn't know what they were getting into and the costs, because about halfway through, they pulled funding. And, we ended up getting super nice buses for that summer because they were like, hey, yeah, we want you guys to be comfortable, blah, blah, blah. You can practice at this high school. So the beginning of the summer, everything started out great. And then they pulled funding. And when we stayed at the high school kids came around and stole everything, like almost everything out of the gym, because we would slip on gym floors. And so like Walkman, that was back in the day. We still had Walkmans and CD players, all of that stuff that the high school kids went through and stole everything out of our luggage and stuff. And then they ended up kicking us onto some field that they were like, yeah, there's an ice machine there, but the ice machine had lead chips in the ice. And we were getting sick because we were getting lead poisoning because of the fine pieces of metal in the ice. So, yeah, I don't have fond memories of that place.
Wow.
Not at all. But I do remember the golf carts because we had to do the 4th of July parade there, and it was a golf cart 4th of July parade.
Yeah.
And they had little golf cart size parking spaces at all the stores and stuff around that area.
Well, my sister-in-law used to work at Ross in Kendra Village or something like that, whatever shopping mall is there. And then from there, she decided to leave the job, and she went to Chick-fil-A to eat. And another girl that used to work at Ross, now she's a manager at Chick-fil-A. And when she came in, she got a job offer that same day.
Huh.
Like, what the hell? So now she's working at the Chick-fil-A in the same place, Kendra Square, within Peachtree City. And I went to Ross a few times, bringing Alice over and stuff like that. At the beginning when we first moved here, so I drove around Peachtree City so many times that I'm like, I'm done with it. So I'm glad I never bought a house there. So I like where we at. It's more quiet, more silence, more country. It's nicer and closer to the hospital and all that. Peachtree, down 54 and 274 instead of 34 out here where Noonan is at. So it makes it a little better. These people are talking about the song still, Mickey, You're So Fine, and all that. Actually, that song isn't my favorite at all.
My mind. Hey, Mickey.
There you go. See, now it's in your head, not on mine. So Danny said, "Let's sing it," so he gets in my head. Nope, I gotta get in my head. So you guys do what you want to do. I don't want to get a copyright claim on that thing at all.
About 80s tunes. I actually heard the Paul McCartney, Michael Jackson song yesterday on 80s on 8, the Say, Say, Say song.
Oh, okay.
Say, say, say what you want to do.
So you were talking about the Ebony one.
Ebony and Ivory. That was what? That was Stevie Wonder and wasn't Sinatra. Who was the guy that sung it with him?
I have no idea.
What was it? Was it McCartney?
I don't think, no, it was Michael Jackson and the guy from the Beatles, Paul McCartney, I think.
Paul McCartney.
Yeah. But don't worry, I got something for Scott here. Scott, you ready? So I know you're in the chat, and I know you're listening.
It's a Friday, baby.
You get the rest tomorrow. That's what you get today.
That's right, because it's not Friday.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Michael is back. I had to see what the excitement was outside. Two fire trucks sitting out in front of our townhouse. Ooh, wait a minute. That's not a good thing. Where do you know where I am, Lugo? How do you know where I'm at? I could smell you. That's how bad it is. And plus, you just came back from the funny farm, so yeah, I smell that too.
Well, Butterboy is able to sniff out his Professor Potato.
Damn. Shish kebab. Now, every time I see dinosaurs at the show, I saw a dino at the museum, and I took a picture. Okay, Danny, if you say so. Hold on. Sherman sent me something. Oh my God! Holy crap! Wait a minute. I gotta save this and put it up. Everybody gotta see this. Wow. Holy mama.
Oh, wait. Was Scott fasting? So I guess we shouldn't ham it up, should we?
No. Just
Maybe we should mash it down.
Yep.
Squish it and put it in the oven to bake until he's done eating. I mean, not eating.
Let me get this over. You guys got to see this. You ready? You guys ready? Ryan,
Hey,
you ready
Scott,
for this?
for you.
$50. I'll give you a little lick. $50. It's liquid. I got to fix. The first one's for free. Then you got to pay for the rest.
Well, wow, 3 of them. Holy mama. That's some gold right there.
Right? I don't lowball me. I know what I have.
All right, Ryan, you ready for this?
Yeah.
You know that Danny's been bugging us with the singing the song.
Yeah.
So somebody went ahead and made a picture of her doing something. So here we go. Check this out, guys.
The Ohio. Amazing.
That has to be Miami, Ohio, because I hate the other one.
Yeah,
I don't
gotta
like
be
them
Miami,
Buckeyes.
Ohio. Not the Ohio State.
No, screw that. Screw them. And I'm glad the UM beat them up. Hey, Lloyd Jones talking about Ohio. Well, who shows up? Listen, while walking to sunrise. Nice. No potato still Sunday, right?
No potato for you.
Yep. Butterball.
Oh, potato. Now, brown cow doesn't eat potato pie.
It's giving me fuel for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning? Oh, that with the Stu Torres, yes. Yeah, he'll be there tomorrow morning. Don't cook any
I'll make
wings.
sure I don't show up with like a full plate of sausage and eggs and all of that.
Oh yeah, big time. Yep.
I wouldn't want to impact your self-will.
Wait a minute. Oh, Danny responded.
One lick.
Danny, we've seen that before already. Her and Cheryl with a bunch of dinosaurs behind her. That's not fun anymore. Someone came out and talked to them, and the truck slept. We'll check. We know it's later. Okay, maybe
A wellness check.
Yeah, maybe somebody wasn't feeling good, and that's what happens. It's like Lugo, first one's free. What? What the? Oh my God! Now here we go. A different Mickey now. There you go. Now you could sing it. My God, loves it. Oh, and then he says, "Oh, thanks God." I'm keep thanking him for that. I don't want it. You guys could keep it. Keep that over there. I don't want to mess with that stuff. Well, coming up today at 8:30 will be Jenda Cohen. Let me check the list. Since my list doesn't get called anymore, let me give you guys a different list that the one I make.
Yeah.
On a daily basis, and it's as follows. No footy today. She's taking care of some personal business, so she'll be back tomorrow morning, hopefully, if everything goes well. And her dance video thing live is being changed to next week. Then around 6:30 this afternoon, Coca Culture will be a cookie breakfast with Zach Premier. 7 p.m. tonight, Michael and Spoil Mama with Random What? Live tonight at 7. Also, Mr. PK Adventure Travels with 2026 plans for what's ahead for them for this year. Then around 8 p.m. tonight, Thursday Trivia with Controversial Cuisine. And then around 9 p.m. tonight, Juice Blocks, all the way from the Philippines. Oh, wait a minute. I got another message here that I got to take out. So let me do that here while I'm here. Good. That's all clear. Save it. And we're good. So, oh, in a different color now. Oh, nice. This one's nicer. Yes, yes, Sherman. This is pretty much better. Let me send that out also so you guys take a look at it. And here we go. Check this one out.
South Carolina. There you go. Gamecocks.
Yep. That's the right what you call it, the right right state now. Love the Sherman. Yep. Oh, Danny does. I hope you're saving them, Danny. If you don't have them, let me know. I could send them to you. And Alice is at work already. Wow, that was fast. She only says, good morning, mi amor. That's it. So that means everything went nice and clear. Good.
Very good.
Oh, yeah. So we'll see. Don't forget at 8:30, Jen will be, hopefully she'll be on today. She almost made it Tuesday morning, but the last minute she canceled. So hopefully today she'll be on. Mr. Damon, good morning, sir. Damon, day one walks.
Day one.
Here, yo, peeps, what's up? Good morning to you. Mona, senior mom, is also here. Good morning, my dear. How you doing?
Peaches. She's starting her just her little whine. Oh my God, I'm being tortured.
Oh my God.
Being tortured. I'm being so tortured. How exactly are you being tortured? I don't get food or pet 24/7. Sorry.
Damn.
Just being annoying.
Ignore her. Just don't worry about it. You know, she'll chill and go away.
Little rugrat.
Picha is a diva. I'm hearing. Yep. She's a diva.
She is definitely a diva.
The parents are too spoiled. They spoil her gratefully.
Yeah.
All over the place. Oh, you have to carry her, otherwise she'll never make it. She walks too slow, and then maybe she doesn't see right, so she might turn detour without realizing where she's going.
Yeah, she's blind as a bat. Blind as a bat.
Poor doggy, poor puppy. Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens, fellows. I just remember the next time you want a snack or dessert. Uh-oh. John's giving you some, stuff here to think about. But nope. Sometimes you got to make them wait for that snack. Here, when I had those temptation, let me not say it too loud because they might show up here. That's all you have to say. Say that word, and they both cat be like, "What? What? You have what?
What?"
And you give them a few treats, and they were not happy when you stop giving them. It's like, we want more. No, you gotta wait till tomorrow now. Man, I used to give him like 11, 12 pieces at the beginning until Alice got onto it. And she's like, why are you giving them so many? It's too many. Even like 4 or 5 each, and that's it. And then tomorrow you could give him some more. So that, okay. So I stopped doing that. I'm like, giving them 4 or 5. And they will give you the mean look like, hello, we want more. And it's like, no, go away. So I had to stop buying the stuff because it was just getting too crazy. I was getting the salmon with the that stuff that makes him crazy.
Catnip.
Thank you. Yeah, catnip. Yes. And they were going crazy all over the place. And Pebbles would try to eat whatever I was throwing in the pickles. She'd be trying to eat it too. I'm like, no, 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 no. Get over here. That's not for you. And if Pickles didn't hurry up and eat it and kind of walked away, she'll come running and Pebbles will come running and grab it and eat it. So messed up, you know. No sharing between the two of them. They were so bad with that stuff. What is this, Sherman? Another one? What do we got here? Oh my God. Oh Lord. Um, Ryan, I think you're gonna like this one. I'm gonna send it to you and let you deal with it. Should be coming there in a bit.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Hey, Mrs. O'Neill, how you doing? Have a great day. Have an appointment at 8:30. Hi, dear. Thank you very much for stopping by and hanging out with us. Your son was here earlier, and then he disappeared too. Probably making breakfast or something. Mr. Will G, good morning, sir. Good morning, good morning. Winston says, I have a clicker I keep in my shirt pocket to signal the cats to come and do tricks for treats. It likes to fish out of my pocket when she is on my shoulder. Nice. See, I can get the cats to do anything like that. You see, the thing is, when they were little, we let them by themselves. We didn't pick them up. We didn't hug them enough. We didn't do anything to keep them close to us. So sometimes when they get too close and we pick them up, they get crazy. About a minute later, you gotta let them go because then the claws come out and they get nasty. So yes, she knows the sound means treat, so she tries to click it. Oh, okay, got it. Nice, very nice. But yeah, we don't get that lucky. I just have to stop buying those treats because it just got too crazy. They were just all over the place, and they were getting nasty and giving attitude and stuff. And like, nope, that's it. We're done. We are done with this. So they
Yes.
yep. Eddie's cats have him trained. Yeah, they got me trained. Yep, they think they do, but yeah, I know. Anyway, it's their house anyway. Because we leave, they don't like it. And when we get back 6 days later, they don't talk to us, or they don't come around for the whole day. Maybe that night, or otherwise the next morning, then they start coming around. But that first night, forget it. They get like nasty. They look at you like, who the hell are you? I don't know you. Walk away. You get close to them, they get up and run and go hiding or something. They just weird. Freaking kitties, they do that to us. But yeah, they got us trained. Hello, Poppy. I'm here, Poppy. Give me some of that, Poppy.
I want it, Poppy. I want it. I really do.
Oh my Lord.
Oh my goodness, Peaches. She's like, if I whine enough, something will happen. Because Daddy can't stand it. It gets on his nerves.
And then to lay on your neck, and you can take them out on a cruise with you. That would just be a fur color. No. Mm-mm. They're not going. Those cats are not going anywhere. No. That's our break when we're going to cruise. It's our break from them. Pictures are too much.
I mean, she's up in her in the recliner. So are you wanting to get down, or are you wanting because you think if I come over there to take you down, then I'll already be up and I'll take and give you a snack? I know your trickiness, young lady. I know your trickiness.
There you go. Lo, take a picture. Come on, take a picture. Send it to me. Send it to my messenger, Eddie Lugo. So what if you put some of that sauce on that hot dog? Uh-oh.
What, Chick-fil-A sauce on a hot dog?
I don't know, but I think he wants to lick that hot dog.
Not my hot dog.
He's asking for a little bit of that sauce on it. So, hey. Oh, sure. Asking for a friend. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Si, Pepe. I mean, Peachy, yeah. Uh-huh. You're talking about you. Well, you missed the joke. Yeah, right. You didn't send that. Didn't sound like a joke to me. Pause on the hot dog. Got it.
Oh, I get it. The Peachy, she's a Dotson, a wiener, a hot dog.
Yeah, but no. I'm talking about the poor dog. Dog had nothing to do with your desire, Scott, of licking it, licking the sauce out of the hot dog. That's what you want. We got you. We got you covered. Yep, we got you covered. So let me say that. Oy. Oy vey, oy vey, oy vey. Oy vey, oy vey, oy vey.
Oy vey. What, you pathetic little fluff ball?
Holy shit. Uh-oh.
You are a pathetic ball of fur.
Somebody's in trouble, and it's not me.
Where are you going now? Oh, I think she actually has to go to the bathroom. Go on. No, don't you dare turn around. Get your ass outside. Come on.
That's a lot of scratching.
She was playing her games where she looks like she needs to go to the bathroom, and then she's like, oh, no, I'm going to walk backwards and not go out. And she just came back in. She is such a liar. Yeah, she's walking towards her bowl like I'm going to give her food. It ain't happening.
And you guys say that I'm trained? Not me. Somebody else is.
No, I am not giving her food. That's what she wants. She keeps on walking towards her bowl like she's going to get treats. I'm like, no, it's not happening. That's why she's still 26 pounds. Little porker. Anyway, don't tell Mel that I said that, because then I'll get in trouble because she's fluffy.
Yep.
She's a pot roast. That's what she is.
It's a big pillow.
She's a bratwurst. Not a little, ballpark hot dog. She's one of them big old fat pot roasts.
Angus Dougie. Oh yeah.
Right.
All right, Jones. Come on. Take a picture of that sunrise. Send it to me. I'll make sure that I save it and use it for something, if you don't mind. She's a diva, right? And listen to Beyond too much.
Beyond.
No. Yeah. I already forgot about her until I read that now. I'm like, oh yeah, Beyonce, yeah. Won't say anything, Ryan. I gotcha. You gotcha. Got him on what? Nothing you could do. Dougie rules.
Yeah. My HOA is getting so ridiculous. Like last night, we brought the trailer back and parked it, and this SUV came around twice and was like went to a slow roll when they went past our house. And I'm like, I bet you that's the a-hole that keeps reporting me to the HOA. They got the trailer in the driveway again. They got the trailer in the driveway again. For whatever reason, our HOA has put a blanket. You can't park permanently, or what was the terminology? It was vague enough to say, or temporarily or permanently. So it's like they're effectively trying to say you can't have a trailer at all. And I'm like, screw you guys. You know, anyone who owns an RV knows that you can't just go pick it up and then head on your merry way.
Yeah.
You know, you need time to prep it. You need to change the sheets or whatnot. You need to clean it sometimes. You need to do maintenance sometimes. You got to plug it in so the fridge and freezer can cool down, and it's not a residential fridge, so it takes longer to get down to the proper temperatures. And it's like this outright ban of, oh, it's in the driveway, immediately send them a letter. It's like, come on. These HOAs, and I think that's why these new laws are being proposed to limit this kind of bullshit. You know, I'm a homeowner. I pay my annual dues. I don't make a ruckus. I don't keep, you know, a crappy looking house or yard, yet I'm getting harassed because I keep an RV in my driveway 2 nights a month, you know, while I'm packing it to get ready to go somewhere. It's freaking ridiculous. Ridiculous. Anyway, sorry. I'm just so frustrated with the last couple of things that are going on. It's just like, come on. We got better things to do than this whole crappy cancel culture and, oh, I don't like it, so no one should like it because I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's what it is. There's somebody on our street that, for whatever reason, has it out for us because we're the only ones that seem to get these damn letters all the time. And I don't know what I've done to piss anybody off.
How big is your area there, that HOA?
My HOA, several hundred houses. But Mel started to dig into it, and I think we're going to really start to dig into it because she's like, I looked at the budget, and, you know, she does budget for HOAs because she's a home builder. And she's like, there's a lot of shady shit in this budget that I've got questions about.
Yeah.
Because they used to do stuff for the neighborhood on a regular basis. And now it's basically all they do is pay someone to mow the lawn in the common areas, which there's only like 2 or 3 common areas in this entire neighborhood that needs to be mowed. And they put Christmas lights up on the sign that says, "Welcome to Southern Oaks." And then she's saying there's a whole bunch of other stuff behind the scenes that like she doesn't agree with. And so we might start to dig further into that. And if they want to be a nuisance to us, then I'll be damned. I'm going to start showing up to these meetings and be that dick neighbor to them. Yeah, and be like, well, why are you spending money on this? Well, why are you spending the money on this? Why? Who authorized being able to do this, this, and this? Show me the proof where you took a vote of the entire neighborhood to pass this amendment. You know, they want to start, you know, being jerks and nitpicky, then I'm going to give it right back to them.
Okay. Yeah. By doing it like that on a meeting, you know, they can hide shit no more.
Yeah, and it's like
they gotta answer you and answer everybody else there.
It's like I understand not wanting it permanently here because yes, as you start to get trailers, whether it's a camper or whether it's a motorcycle trailer or a utility trailer, you know, broken down cars, then yes, it starts to give that feeling that it's, you know, not a good neighborhood.
Yeah.
But to send me a letter because I have an RV while I'm packing it, you know, well, I got a letter not this time. The last time I got a letter last week, I picked it up Wednesday night and we left Friday and I got a letter. In October last year, I literally picked it up Thursday night at 9 p.m. and we left Friday, you know, at 6. So less than 24 hours later, and I still got a letter saying that I had to remove the trailer from my yard, and I looked at the HOA documents, and although there's a separate community guideline that talks about RV and motorhomes can be parked up to 7 days per quarter, there's no distinction on what they mean by trailer. And so trying to run that through like ChatGPT, legalized notes, hey, analyze this and tell me if I have a leg to stand on. And they said no, because they don't specify in the RV one that it's travel trailers, motorhomes, and campers, then the HOA would stand on it and the courts would uphold it that the blanket trailer includes travel trailers. And it's like, it just kills me that they, we work for a living, we work hard. I have the ability to have a camper, and you're going to bust my balls because I'm parking it for less than 48 hours to load it and clean it to go on a trip. I mean, come on.
That's why from the beginning, when we lived in Virginia before, and now that we live here in Georgia, I always told Alice, no HOA, no matter what. Even if it's the cheapest house we could find, if it's an HOA, I do not want it. And the realtor we had in Virginia at the beginning, she was taking us to places like that. And I said to her, no, none of this crap. Nope. No. And finally, on one of our trips back from New York to go down to Virginia to see houses, she finally took us to places where it was all clear, no HOA. The last place where we finally found the house, Crowther Street, bless you, in Chester, no HOA. It was nice. Now here, when this house that we got here, connected to the city and also no HOA. And I'm glad, because I don't want anybody coming around and tell me how to freaking roll my house. Fuck you,
Yeah. So I know Mel was saying, we've been thinking about either moving or downsizing eventually, trying to do just that, get out of stupid HOA. I can't make it in an authoritative position in the real world, so I'm going to be a president or a vice president of an HOA and flex my wings and tell people what they can and can't do with their own damn home.
Yeah. Yep. No,
like I said, I understand a little bit of it, because once you start getting a whole bunch of broken down cars and, a ton of trailers and stuff in everyone's yard, then yes, part of the allure of selling the home, it might push people away. So I can get that, but as picky as they're being now, I mean, come on. I'm so over them.
Yep. Our sister-in-law that lives in Tennessee.
Oh no.
They wanted to rent this house for a while, and I went against it because her husband buys a lot of junk cars, and they tried to make in those Jeep that do climbing on mountains and stuff.
Right.
And they have like 4 or 5 cars in the back, just pieces all over the place. And I said to her, we're not having that crap here. Nope. So I said to her, nope, definitely no. And eventually we decided to stay here in the house anyway. So it didn't happen. But I say, when they have their own place, they could do whatever. Here, no.
Yeah.
I don't know. All we have here is one car, and that's it. There's nothing. You could go out in our yard, you don't see anything. Just the shed, which is about 100 feet in the back, and the house. Nothing else. I tried to cut it as best as I can, the yard here and stuff like that, keep it nice. We haven't had anything from the city here come by and say anything, so we're doing good. We just can't park. A car cannot park in the street on the curb. That's the only thing. The first day we came down to see the house, one of the realtors came in, parked out there, and one of the cops pulled up and said, listen, you need to move the car. Bring it into the driveway, otherwise you'll get a ticket. So that's how we learn about the city, but that's been it. So nothing to worry about. So good, which is good. Hey, Mr. Lee, how you doing? Chairman said, doesn't your name have to be Karen or carried to be president of an HOA?
Right. Right. That's what I feel as well. It's like, you know, I want to look at it and be like, all right, Karen, why are you driving by my house? What you going to do? Fucking tattle on me? Sorry about that. My sailor mouth starts to come out when I start to get heated with crap like this. And it's like, or I should say my drum corps mouth, because man, did I get a potty mouth after marching drum corps.
There you go. See, Sherman, you did it. Hey, Angry Otter Reacts. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Howdy, Eddie, Ryan, and all you crazy cool kids in the chat. Good morning, good morning. And good morning to Lee. Good afternoon. Yeah, good afternoon, Lee. It is one and change over there, so it's like 1:23 or something like that. So yeah, it's afternoon for him. It does suck. They keep doing that to you, Ryan. Yeah, it does. It does.
And it feels like, because I know someone who's a renter, they don't even own the home 2 runs down. The neighbor before my current neighbors was always getting into fights with them. Nothing that he did. You know, he was a disabled military vet. He did a lot of VA work. You know, he had medical marijuana that he would smoke. So granted that, but he had the medical card to do that because of his PTSD and injuries he sustained while on duty. And for whatever reason, the people 2 houses down kept on just doing stuff on purpose, reporting them to the HOA for loud music, hanging wind chimes over their air conditioning unit that's right by his bedroom window, so it would make noise at all times of the day. He was trying to get a roommate to share the costs and put in there, you know, the 420 or 720, whatever the lingo is for whatever friendly. And they reported him for advertising drug use.
Damn.
And he's like, I'm literally just letting people know that if they move in, it is friendly. Be aware that it is in here because of. So he was just trying to let potential people know about that. And then they got into an argument for something else. And I guess we got thrown into it saying, you know, the rednecks of the road. So I almost have a feeling it's those people. Yeah. But you don't see me going and reporting them every Saturday when they have this plant sale where they have all these plants that they grow in their backyard and have this big old, you know, thing set up with people coming to buy stuff. And I know for a fact they don't have permits for it, but you don't see me running the HOA, you know, telling on them. Or someone tries to park in front of my house. If I'm having friends coming, I'm like, hey, can you not park there? I've got people coming, you know, to the house. And they're like, yeah, no problem. They move off. But it's like, come on. I have a feeling it's them 2 houses down, honestly.
Good morning, Jen. How you doing? Good morning, Eddie and Ryan, Scott, and the Quickie crew. Yes. Good morning, dear. Otter says the HOA here is very aggressive. If I made $40 for planting a 1-foot oak tree to replace a dead one, they meet the height restrictions. Had to be 4 feet. Get the hell out of here.
That kind of crap is ridiculous. And CJ and Christine, yeah, their HOA is even worse. That kind of crap is the kind of stuff that they get in trouble for. They put pine straw down and got a note saying they had to remove all the pine straw because it wasn't HOA approved. It had to either be red pine bark or black pine bark. And pine straw was not an acceptable filler for their beds. And they had like a storm came through and one palm frond was broken. And they got a letter saying that if they didn't remove that palm frond in 48 hours, they'd be fined. And it's the HOA where if they leave their garbage can past like 5 p.m. on the day of garbage, they get a letter about removing, you know, that. They got a letter about their hose or something that literally was running. It was on the ground, running from their spigot to the sprinkler in the backyard, and got a letter saying that was an eyesore and they had to remove the hose. And it's just like, you know, that kind of crap is just ridiculous.
Nope. I'm telling you, there's no way I will deal with crap like that. Nope. Hell no. Rules before buying. Some people get power hungry. Yep. That's what Ryan just said a little while ago.
Yeah.
Some schmuck that got nothing better to do in life, and all they do is run around all day. They got no better business to do or money. They just want to be a pain in the asses.
Yeah, and I think that's why our local legislator, I'm trying to remember exactly who it was, but they're proposing a bill to reduce the power of HOAs and give it back to the homeowner. So if enough people basically can say enough is enough, they can even disband an HOA.
Yeah.
If enough people in the neighborhood agree that it's no longer a viable entity for the. So I don't. It hasn't been passed yet, but if it does get passed, I'm going to have to take a look at that and see what the things are. Because it's gotten to the point where average people who follow the rules and don't get in trouble, don't defy the HOA on a regular basis, are now getting picked on and punished because I have my RV in my driveway for less than 48 hours. And it's not even blocking the road or anything like that. I have a little bit of the head that sticks out of in front of the sidewalk. So technically it impedes the sidewalk by about 1.5 feet. But other than that, it's like a big van basically in my driveway. And it kills me. It kills me how ridiculous this stuff is.
Well, guys, on that note, I'm going to let Ryan cool off for a little bit. Time to move on and go over to Jen. Jen should be hopefully in about a minute. She'll be ready to do her show. So let's go over there with a hashtag HOA in accordance to today. And if you get a quick break, go take it now before Jen starts her show in a few seconds. And hopefully we'll see you guys a little later on Go Live Together, 9 o'clock in the morning, which is in about half hour from here. So yes, remember to hit a like on your way out from Jen, and go hit hers. And remember, hashtag HOA is your right tag to go over there from us. Okay, we'll see you hopefully at 9 o'clock. If not, have a great day, and I will talk to you all soon. Until then, stay out of trouble, because I ain't got no money for bail. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah, no problem.
We'll see you all in a bit. Bye.
Bye.